Gang stalking, it sounds like something from a bad movie, a conspiracy theory whispered in hushed tones. But for those who believe they are targets, it's a terrifying reality. Gang stalking, as the name suggests, involves the organized harassment of an individual by a group of people. These perpetrators can be strangers, acquaintances, or even family members, and their tactics range from subtle intimidation to overt threats and even physical harm. While the motivations behind gang stalking remain murky, some common threads emerge. Targets often report being whistleblowers, activists, or individuals who have somehow challenged authority. The goal, it seems, is to silence, discredit, or control the target through relentless psychological warfare. Among the most vulnerable populations targeted by gang stalkers are the homeless. Living on the fringes of society, often struggling with mental health issues or addiction, homeless individuals are easy prey for exploitation. Their lack of stable housing and support networks makes them highly visible and easily trackable. Gang stalkers can exploit the desperation of homeless people, offering them money, drugs, or other incentives in exchange for their participation in harassment campaigns. For someone struggling to survive on the streets, such offers can be difficult to refuse, even if it means becoming complicit in someone else's torment. Drug addicts, trapped in the throes of addiction, represent another vulnerable group targeted by gang stalkers. Their dependence on drugs makes them highly susceptible to manipulation and control. Dealers, or those higher up in the drug trade, can easily coerce addicts into participating in gang stalking activities. The threat of withholding drugs or the promise of a fix can be a powerful motivator for someone desperate to avoid the agony of withdrawal. In this way, addicts become unwitting pawns in the gang stalker's game, their lives further spiraling into chaos and despair. Section 4, From Service to Shadow Retired Government Workers. Perhaps a more unsettling aspect of gang stalking is the alleged involvement of retired government workers. Former intelligence operatives, military personnel, or law enforcement officers possess skills and knowledge that can be easily weaponized in a harassment campaign. Their understanding of surveillance techniques, psychological operations, and counterintelligence gives them a chilling advantage. While concrete evidence of their involvement is difficult to come by, the possibility remains a disturbing one. Are these individuals motivated by ideology, financial gain, or a perverse sense of power? The answer, like so much else in the shadowy world of gang stalking, remains elusive. Section 5. Conclusion: Prey to a pattern. The recruitment of homeless people, drug addicts, and retired government workers highlights a disturbing pattern in gang stalking: the exploitation of the vulnerable. Whether driven by desperation, addiction, or a warped sense of duty, these individuals become tools in a cruel and calculated game. Their experiences underscore the need for greater awareness and understanding of gang stalking, so that we can better protect those most susceptible to its insidious grip. Only by shining a light on this dark corner of society can we hope to bring the perpetrators to justice and offer support to those who have suffered in silence for far too long.